All right, y'all. Welcome back to Olivemusic Podcast. This is episode 4. We're right here in the L today. Shout out to everybody who takes little bits and pieces of their time to come join in and tune in with us today. Yo, I'm JD. We got the boy right here.
My name is Jyro. I'm a music producer.
And then right here we got a special guest from Porterville, California, man. Shout out to one of our own studio members, part of For the L crew, man. Shout out. We want to give a big round of applause. Our special guest,
hey,
DREAM2.
What's up?
Yeah,
guys?
what up? DREAM2.
DREAM2.
Oh yeah, brother.
Music artist. Trying to do my thing.
Yeah, let them know, man.
Welcome to the podcast, bro.
Yeah, let them know, Matt. Wait, I appreciate you being able to be part of the Olivemusic Podcast, bro. I know you have a great story, bro. We really were looking forward to getting you on this with us today. So, tell us a little bit about yourself, DREAM2, about your whole entire music game so far, how your evolution in music, and what's your goal, bro, in music as well?
Honestly, bro, it's just music is something that I've always you listen to it and you get chills type shit. You know what I mean? Like that's something that's always just running through my veins and stuff. I've always liked it, but it had never been something that I was like super serious about it until I started getting older and I started learning a little bit more, and I started realizing that music is actually something that not only I love, but it also runs throughout my family, because I have other family that are interested in music, but no one has ever
created it.
They have created it. They've never tried taking it to the next level. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like they've created it for themselves and they've kept it within themselves. And I want to be the change of that. I want to not only create music, but I want to create music that people are going to enjoy, that people are going to feel, and that it's going to live on forever. You know what I mean? Like, basically, I'm just trying to create bangers, bro. That's what I'm trying to do.
And that's super dope, bro, how you take that next step to being a full-time music artist. We all work our regular daily lives, right? But being able to squeeze you work with us every week, bro. So, to you guys barely viewing this, man, we work with DREAM2 every week. He's one of our studio members, so he's very consistent. But it's just your love, bro. We see your love. We see your drive, bro, for
mission to actually take that step to the next level. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So
like even me, again, I'm a music producer. I also engineer for the L. And I've seen you come in multiple times, bro. Every time you've worked with me for the several occasions we have, you've always just came in, bro, like ready to work. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you know what I mean? And you can see it, bro, because like you come in prepared. Like when I ask you, hey, what are we gonna do today? Like you already have like a whole plan in mind. We're gonna work on this song, and then after that, we're gonna do little changes to this other one, and then as we're going through it, bro, we're just locked in the whole time. You know what I mean? Right. And we also have some dope ass conversations in between, which is, kind of gives me a little bit of insight, through your ambition, bro. Which is why we're here, bro. We want to talk about that.
It's like I tell everyone, bro. Fucking literally living in this life, breathing here, and being on this earth is literally for us to learn. Like literally, everything is about learning. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. As we grow, we learn and we change, and we progress, we advance.
Right. Like they say, we learn something new every day.
Exactly. Yeah. Bro. You really do, bro.
Yeah. So one question too I want to ask is, what made you want to be part of For the L? What made you want to keep coming back to our studio and also just being able to grow here?
My thing is, I've always looked for a place or people that I can kind of become a team with, because as I've grown, I've learned and I've noticed that whatever you do, it's not possible to do it by yourself. Yeah. You're always going to need someone. You're always going to need help. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. We're all unique. We all help each other. So I have been trying to do music for a while, because I actually have family that make music. You know what I mean? And they were helping me make the music, but just with the schedules and everything, things were just not aligning. Right. And I think whenever you know that things are not aligning, I think you kind of figure out that it's time to move on to the next step or move on to a different place to look somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. And so, you know what I mean? It's something that it was kind of like I was making the music, but I wasn't making progress type shit. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So like I already had all my fucking I already had all my eggs in a basket. I just needed them to hatch, basically. You know
Hey,
what
I
mean?
love that metaphor, bro.
You know
I
what
love
I
that.
mean?
Yeah.
So once I figured out like it's not working out, that's when I started looking in other places. And actually, my wife is the one that found you guys.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
No way.
on TikTok, bro.
Hey, well, shout out to
On
your
TikTok?
wife, bro.
Nice.
That's
Yeah, on
love,
TikTok,
bro.
she was
Yeah,
like,
that's love.
What the hell? She's like, oh look, it's a studio in Lindsay, and I'm like, really? I'm like, oh, and that's when I started looking into it. You know what I mean? And then I started looking into it, and that's what I'm saying. I kind of feel like everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean?
Right,
like
right.
if it's
yeah.
gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
And
you know
does
what
your
I mean?
wife? And does your wife like? She already knew that you were cooking up music already
yeah,
before,
yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
she's like a big supporter of it.
Oh yeah.
So she already seen that drive. She already seen that drive prior, right? And
That's
then
a real one, man.
she was just looking out.
And that's the other thing too. Me and my wife, we have a really good relationship, and ever since the whole time we've been together, that's something that we've always aligned with was the music, bro. Like literally, she has really good taste in music,
That's love, bro.
and I feel like I have really good taste in music, and we would always mix and match with each other. We'd be like, hey, what do you think about this song? And I'd be like, I don't like this, but I like that. You know what I mean? Like we started like picking at it, and that's something that and now that we're talking about it, see, I didn't even realize that, but so right now that we're talking about it, that's something that we grew up doing together. Like that's something that is between us too. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's like best friend type shit.
Especially like you said, bro. Like,
for sure,
that music runs in the family, bro.
Yeah.
And you know it's real whenever you guys can connect through that.
And
I
so
can connect to that too.
Yeah.
Bro. Hell yeah.
And so it's funny because the other thing too was like, whenever she brought you guys up, I started right away. Whenever I see something and I'm interested, I fucking
Dive deep.
Yeah, I go down the rabbit hole. I'm looking at fucking profiles. I'm looking at who's involved. I'm looking at who's doing what. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's funny because I like drinking coffee. You know what I mean? I like drinking my fucking coffee. So I would go to Dutch Bros, and I actually happened to see that. Mig, and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Man, shout out,
I was like, wait, what the
Shout
fuck? I was
out
like,
to
oh, we see this guy at Dutch Bros. What the fuck? Yeah, shout out to Mig, bro.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
that's crazy, and he's part of that. You know what I mean? So that also gave me a little bit more like, oh, push towards it. You know what I mean?
It was just like the universe was speaking
Yeah.
to you, dog. Like,
Exactly.
Like,
bro.
hey man, your wife brought it up to you.
Exactly,
And then you're
bro.
over here diving deep, like, and then you got Miggy. You know, he pops up
you
right
start
there.
going to Dutch Bros and you see the boy
Yeah,
Mickey out
bro.
there. Like the universe
Like-
was speaking to you, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
hey,
crazy.
Hey, talk
you
about
gotta
third
come
time's a
here, bro.
charm on that one, huh?
It is,
Yeah.
bro. It's crazy. Hey,
You gotta come here, bro. You gotta be a part of
yeah,
this.
bro. And so then that's why I started looking deeper into it, and then once I started meeting, the team, I started meeting you guys. I was like, yeah, I think, me personally, I think that the opportunities, not only the opportunities, but also the people that come into your life or that you meet or that you find out about, you find out about them for a reason. You know what I mean? So my thing was, whenever I stepped in here and I met you guys, I was like, this is a door that I was looking for that I couldn't find, type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that. You know what I mean? And yeah, dude. And to be honest, ever since I started here, it's where I've got the most done. You know what I
How
mean?
do you feel the
Well, glory to God
experience?
on that.
How do you feel the experience has been too? Like being part of for the L. And,
It's been amazing, bro. You guys work with the schedules. You know what I mean? Like you guys are always there to help. But not only that, the one thing that I do fucking love about you guys is that, and some people might not like it, but I fuck with it, that you guys are pushy, bro. People are not pushy like that. Like I like that you guys are like, hey, you're gonna come in today? What's up? Hey, when are you gonna come in? Hey, let's get in. Well, especially Jay. Jay's like he's like, let's work. Like that's what I'm talking
about
about.
the consistency,
The
bro.
consistency
I
as
wanna
well,
see how
yeah,
consistent-
absolutely, man.
Me
And-
personally, I want to see how consistent you guys are.
How bad
Like
you
I
are.
do it to
Bro.
all you guys. I do it to all the members. Like
And-
I want to see how consistent you are.
And to be real,
how
bro,
much you want it.
I feel like that's something that everyone needs, bro.
Yeah.
Like
How
for
bad do you
real,
want
for
it, bro?
real.
Yeah.
I fuck with that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah, absolutely, bro. And as I said, man, I'm a music producer. I also have engineered at other studios. You know that this is the one that I decided to put my pedal to the metal because it was actually mine. But
Wow.
I ran 3 other studios prior to this. I had ran 2 in Visa. Unfortunately, business doesn't work sometimes. Or like how people say, sometimes it's just the people. And they had a lot of talent in those studios over there, dude. A lot of talent. But just like how you're bringing it up, right? You're talking about being pushing, being consistent. How that actually matters within the industry, like how Jay was applying to, and it's true, man. I mean, it's art, and it's like if you're gonna truly be an artist and you're gonna take this serious, like you got to be consistent with it for real.
Facts.
You know,
How bad do you want it?
how bad do you want
How
it?
do you want it, man?
And yeah, man. I mean, I like how you said, bro. I feel like everything happens for a reason. You know, previously, I thought to myself, I was like, man, like, you know, these two studios didn't work for a reason. You know, like, is it me? You know, and a part of it was, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I'm the music producer, I'm the engineer. I got to be helping to conduct the business and like structure structure everything the way we do now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that wasn't there before. I was young, and you know, just the people around me as well.
Like you
It
were
was
saying,
just learning.
about
It was just learning. You
Oh,
know,
so that's what
it
it is,
was
really.
just learning. It was just a learning experience for me. And you know, as I tended to grow, I look back at those mistakes. You know, those faults, those failures, and I just apply it now to, you know, where we could take this now and actually be getting ourselves to that next level. You feel me?
No, yeah, I feel
So
you.
that's dope, bro. That's dope that you brought that up.
I think at the end of the day, regardless of what it is, as long as the wheels are moving and there's some type of progress there, you're in the right route. You know what I mean? Because like, bro, even with me, like I feel like I've worked on a lot of music, and I was trying to put out the music and I wanted to put it out, but I was finding it hard to put it out. Like there was obstacles getting in the way. You know what I mean? And I could have been like, oh well, fuck, dude. Like I don't think this is gonna work out.
It's all about how you adjust.
Yeah, I don't think this is for me because there's the obstacles. There's just too many obstacles. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna let go of it and I'm just gonna move on. But the thing that this is what I tell everyone, bro. Like even though it didn't work out and it didn't go the way that you wanted it to go, you still came out with something. Because now I think about it, I'm here working with you guys, and now I have all those fucking songs that now I can put it. Now
you've been working, bro. You've been locked in, man.
So in reality, I built a little foundation. You know what I mean? But at that moment, you're like, man, like this is not working. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, this fucking sucks. You know what I mean? It's crazy,
how do you
bro.
adjust through it? How do you adjust through it?
But honestly, bro, we love how you are ambitious, bro. We love how you have a drive, bro. Like I love that. We love that about you, bro. And like we were talking about how it was all universal, bro. Like, you know, it's like this was meant to happen, bro. Like we were meant to mesh.
Sure,
you were meant to become part of what we're doing here, bro. And we love and appreciate.
I'm ready.
You get the next question.
Status. Heck yeah.
All right, welcome back, guys. Olivemusic podcast. We got a special guest, DREAM2, straight from Porterville.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jyro gonna kick it off with another question. Let's keep the ball rolling.
All right, brother. What obstacles have you previously came across throughout like the music business and actually getting your music out there? But not only that, but also understanding how to maneuver through the business. I feel like that's a huge, big thing, right? You know, you like got podcasts. I don't know about you guys, but you know, I be listening to a lot of like music podcasts. You know,
Like
Wiz
the
Khalifa, Breakfast Club, things like that.
Yeah.
And I kind of absorbed the game. You know, I mean, I peep game a little bit, and I'm just like, dang, like, you know, some of the culture is like, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of misfitted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it mixes and it doesn't mix sometimes. Like, you got fucking Joe Budden over there.
Yeah.
You know, being all head and shit. But as far as like what you've gone through, like what obstacles are you coming across? You know, even like it could be, you know, maybe like in the studio, or even it could even be yourself as an artist. You know, maybe it could be the pen or something.
I honestly feel like the obstacles I've had have not been that big of obstacles because I feel like I'm still on the surface. You know what I mean? Like I haven't gone deep.
Okay.
Like I have a lot of music, but I feel like I haven't put it out. I haven't put out enough for people to really critique me or pick at me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm still trying to get to that point. But as far as obstacles that I've gone through being on the surface, I feel like it's been like really just simple things like, you know, Jay said we work full-time jobs, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
life happens.
You know what I mean? So I gotta make time for it, you know what I mean? I gotta make time for it, and we go back to the same thing that all this, whatever you create, sometimes can't be created on your own. You need a team, so it doesn't just go based off my schedule. Like, and I also have to see if, you know, my producer or the person I'm going to work with can work with the schedule that I have. You know what I mean? So basically stuff like that. Because really, when it comes to making the music, like I'm staying really like in my comfortable spot. So right now I'm not really pushing out to, like, for example, if I listen to a beat and the beat just it doesn't align with me, like I don't even pay any attention. I'm just like, I'll move on to the next one.
Right.
So I'm trying to make things as easy as possible as I can for me, just right now, because I'm still trying to make a name for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guys,
And you're trying to get in the groove.
Exactly. And
well,
so
yeah.
and we go back to the same thing, like with everything. This is the same with everything, bro. Like I did dog breeding for a couple years, you know what I mean? And even in that, like at first people were like, who the fuck are you? You're not a dog
That's
breeder.
that's a cool little side job though too.
It is,
yeah.
bro. So it's like
You gotta make that shit like a Build-A-Bear workshop.
for real,
G.
no, yeah.
With those dogs.
I
yeah.
had to build my name as a dog breeder so that people knew that that's what I did. So now I have to do. I'm basically what I learned from me being a dog breeder. I'm putting some of that into me being an artist now. Now I know that I have to prove to people that I have the potential and that I'm actually capable of making, decent music. I'm capable of making your body move a little. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's another obstacle that you need to go through. But this is not just for music. This is for everything, bro. Like people need to know you for for who you are or for what you do. Because if people don't know you for that, then people are never going to take you serious. People are like, who the fuck?
Facts.
Who the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean?
Facts.
You know what I mean? So I mean, it's really, there's been obstacles for sure, but it's really been, I feel like it's been on the surface level. You know what I mean? I can't wait till I get deeper though.
Hey, and you're getting better, bro. We noticed the evolution, bro, and it's nice.
Little by little.
So I want to ask you this, bro. It's like something real quick. Does your wife and do your family, they all hear your music? Everybody, they pretty much they support the music journey so far.
Mostly my wife and my kids. Yeah, I mean all my family does, but my biggest fans is definitely my daughter.
Family.
Oh yeah, my daughter and my wife for sure.
That's love, dog. That's dope, man. Hey,
for sure.
Just tell them you got some more bangers on the way, bro.
Oh, for sure. Hey, we got 2 coming up. Hey, they're about to drop here pretty soon.
So I want to ask you real quick, what is more of your style? What's more of your music style? What's more of your genres, your vibe? I know that when we work together, but we want to let the audience know and let the people know what's more of your style, what's your vibe, and how does your process work with music?
I feel like it's the main genre that I think I'm the best at making is gonna be hip hop. It's gonna be like rap music, and hip hop. And the reason for that is because me as a child, that's what I grew up listening to, was all hip hop, bro. Like literally, I grew up on fucking Chingy, Lil Jon, Ludacris, 50 Cent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
2000s.
the Yin Yang Twins. You know what I mean? Like, bro,
Jaka,
bro. I'm telling you,
Andre
Nicotina. Hey, shout out Andre Nicotina. That's one of my favorite rappers ever.
Bay Area shit, dog.
Yeah.
Bay Area shit.
Like literally all that's mostly I would listen. Literally, just that's all I listened to, just hip hop, bro. Growing up, I didn't start getting into other genres of music until I got older, until I got probably like in my late 20s. You know,
so
what
you kind
I
of
mean?
get tired of that same style, and then you're kind of wanting to hear different things.
I think what it was is that no one had ever actually showed me different genres. You know what I mean?
Okay.
My cousins, I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest child. I have 3 younger brothers, but I'm the oldest one, and the brother that is right under me, we're 10 years apart.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? So for 10 years, I was an only child. So wow. I was basically raised. I was basically raised around friends and cousins, not brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all my cousins are older than me. I have cousins in Fresno. Shout out Edgar and Jr. I got cousins. I got cousins in Fresno, and I would spend the night over there all the time in Fresno. And they're a big a big part of who I am because they were super. Fresno is big for hip hop music.
Right.
Fresno's a big community, bro.
Yeah. They were super into hip hop music.
Big underground out there. Yeah.
So yeah, bro. I'd say definitely hip hop is the genre that I stick with the most and I make the best. But I know I can make it all, and I know I can grow into something bigger and more than just hip hop and rap. You know what I mean?
Right.
For sure.
That's dope, bro. Like you said, man, you're just getting your boots wet.
Yeah, I'm getting a feel for it.
Yeah. That's dope.
Basically,
dope,
you know?
That's dope.
I was gonna ask, so like, what is it a lot about those hip hop artists that really stood out to you? The reason why I ask is because some people when they listen to music, bro, they either listen to like the feelings or maybe they listen to like the instrumentals first, right?
Yeah.
Maybe some people just have like a certain more emotional emotional spike for either like the melodies. Sometimes it could be the drums, bro. Some people they just like to catch that rhythm, and they just like the drums on a lot of things. And then, you know, maybe it could be a blend. Obviously, it could be a blend of all of it. But like, what really stood out to you as far as like growing up and listening to that certain genre and era of music?
Like I said, I'm still on the surface, so I don't know much about like all the different beats and instruments and stuff like that.
Right,
but for sure, the melodies.
Melodies stand out.
The melodies is something that always it just grabs me, bro. It just grabs me. If that beat is banging, if that thing, you know,
I didn't know that, bro. The melodies, what you looking
bro,
for?
yeah, bro. The way that the beat sounds, like it just has to be catchy. It has to catch my attention. It has to have something in there that I'm like, I like
make
I
me stay,
want to keep
you know,
listening to this,
catch my
you know?
ear, but also make me stay.
Yeah.
Start scheming it up.
And for sure, that's gonna be the number one thing for me is melodies, the beat, and then the second one is gonna be flow.
Nice.
I want to hear you fucking slide on that fucking beat.
Yeah.
I want, you know, I don't want your words to just be words. I want your words to be another fucking beat to the beat.
Okay.
That's what I want. Bro.
Okay,
You know,
I never heard that one.
That's what I want. Like I understand you're saying words, but I still want them to be a beat, part of the beat. You know what I mean?
It's like some people it's kind of crazy, right? Because like with some people they like how you said, bro. You know, they want the person's vocals to sound like the beat. You know what I mean? Like the beat within the beat. But it's kind of crazy because it's like you got the melodies and then you also got the drums, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then some people, bro, they're able to fucking knock both. You know what I mean? Like a good example would be like Juice WRLD in our case, you know, or how they're just sliding on the beat, bro, and they're just they kill the melody and they kill the fucking drums, but it's because like the way that they're able to sing it, and then the way they're also able to just pocket those flows, bro. It's you know what I mean?
Sure.
That's fuck. You do that, you're talented, bro. Ambidextrous, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Some artists only really covered one, like Lil Pump. He was good with the flow, but his lyrics didn't carry.
Yeah, his lyrics, so the way he sang it. I just
had
to slide the hell out of
Sergio, man. Sergio's right here, you know, kicking it
brother
with us today, right here in the background. You don't see him on the camera, but he's here, bro. He's here.
They got him on the bench today,
I want to ask homie a question real quick. Quick question, before we head on break, is what projects you got working on right now? What projects mean a lot to you? What project right now means the most to you? And what projects you got coming out pretty soon?
I have like a spring/summer jam. That one's gonna be Golden Static.
Lit.
That's gonna be
got the whole title and everything.
Yeah. That's gonna be kind of like a summer/cruising type song. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like just chilling, cruising in your car type shit. You know what I mean?
Hell
it's
yeah.
a vibe, like a little
summer
party
vibes,
type,
but like early breeze.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Some chill, some cool. You know what I mean? And then I have another one too that I'm actually working with Jay. This one is more of I don't even know how to explain it. It's definitely different. It's it's rapping. I don't know how to explain it. To be honest, bro. I don't know how to explain it, but it's yeah, you'll definitely have to hear it. It's different than the other ones. But see, that's the other thing that I'm trying to do too is I'm not trying to give you guys the same type of music. I'm trying to give something for everyone. You know what I mean? So like if this song's not for you, maybe this one's gonna be for you. So I try to change, even though it's still hip hop and rap. I try to change my voice. I try to change the flow. I try to change a lot of things so that it doesn't sound repetitive and it doesn't. It just it catches
for everybody.
It catches you and keeps you in.
Yeah, for sure. That other one that I'm working with Jay, I already got a name for it.
What is it?
Glitch in my city.
Glitch my city.
Glitch in my city.
Wait, glitch in my city.
Yeah.
Shit, in Porterville.
Yeah. So that's gonna be another one too. Those two songs bangers.
We're stoked, man. We're excited for those upcoming projects, man.
For sure.
Hey.
But for sure though, definitely. Mostly what I make though is just like hyped up, like like party, music that gets you pumped up, gets you
fucking backyard boogies.
Yeah, music that wants. There you go. Fucking music that wants to fucking make you smoke, make you drink, just fucking
vibe out.
Yeah, that's
backyard
it,
kind of
bro.
vibes.
Yeah, there you go.
And we'll be right back right here on All the Music Podcast, y'all. Welcome
back to the Olive Music Podcast.
Yeah. Yo, what up, what up, what up? We got our boy DREAM2 right here today. Shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to For the L. Shout out to Awake Skate Shop right here. You know, shout out to the boy Matt.
Shout out to the shoes.
Shout out to Dark Alley Movement. We just had the boy last week. You know, so shout out to all our Lindsay small business sponsors. You know, shout out to you guys. It's all love. Shout out to the L Music Studio. And then we're right back with the boy DREAM2, bro. Hell yeah, man. So, we pretty much kind of covered quite a bit. I'm going to let Jyro open up with the questions.
Yeah, man. Bro. So, a lot of my previous experience, right, was time management, brother. Mm-hmm. What do you do to help structure your time? It could be for music. Maybe it could be with making some work-life balance. How do you manage your time, brother? Because I feel like that's an important thing, just in general. You know what I mean?
That's actually a really good question. A really, really good question, because I think time is one of the most important assets in our lives, bro. Like, that's something that you're never going to get back. Once
that's
it's gone,
it's gone. Killer in life.
100%.
Honestly, time is the biggest killer.
When it comes to my music, bro, really what I'm doing is I'm an older guy. I have a family. I got a wife. I got kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
So most of my time is going to them. You know what I mean? Yeah. And obviously my job, so that I can financially support them. You know what I mean? So for me, my main thing is filling in the gaps, bro. So whenever I see that there's a gap to where I have some free time, boom, that gap is going to be filled in, and it's going to be used for what I want to advance and or progress, whether it be my health, go to the gym, or whether it be my music, you know, work on writing something, you know what I mean? Depending on the time frame, sometimes I make time for it, you know what I mean? I'll tell my wife, I'll tell my kids, hey, you know, this day I'm gonna 2-3 hours, I'm gonna save them for the studio. I'm gonna go to the studio, just so you guys know, right? And then after that we can do something, you know, just basically like that, bro. Just filling the gaps.
Staying
you know
busy,
what I mean?
Staying active. At the same time, also being communication is key. Especially with your family. You got kids, like you said. You got your wife.
100%.
So you just want to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And see, that's another big thing too, is communication, bro. Because a lot of people don't have that nowadays, and that is huge, man. Because the more you communicate, the clearer things are, the smoother things are. You know what I mean? It's
I've always been that way too, bro. Because like I feel like even now, like me and Jyro, like running, operating the studio, is everybody has to be on the same page. You know, we all have to figure out who's gonna cover which session, who's gonna drop beats this week, who's gonna drop more beats next week, mix and masters, all this stuff. So, and then obviously, you know, time management is huge too. Whether it's meetings, whether it's, you know, the sessions, figuring out what time we'll get you guys in, and then at the same time we got to push you guys, see when if you guys are gonna come in or not, right? So, so I mean, but yeah, so I kind of feel that, bro. Communication is very huge, bro. It's very, very huge in everything that you do. And I mean, there's a lot of people that go around, a lot of saying that, you know, like there's not too much hours in a day. Like 24 hours isn't enough. And I mean, yeah, hypothetically that could be true, but at the same time, like we've been talking about, it's how you manage your time, bro. It's about what you do on those gaps that you do get.
Exactly.
Like don't get me wrong, bro. I have days where they're completely booked, but do I still have time to get like a workout in, or at least go get a run, or at least try to get a verse in or something? Music wise, I feel like whether it's 30 minutes, whether it's just 1 hour out of the 24 hours you got.
100%.
It's about how you manage your time, bro. A lot of people are lazy, even musically, bro. It's like, you know, they'll just be lazy flat out, and you don't get anything done, or that's why it takes a whole month to get one song done, or it takes a whole week to get a verse in. Like, you know, it's all about time management, how you manage your time, not time management, but how you manage your time, because not everybody manages time the same.
Right.
There's some who want it more than others.
Well, I think what it is here is that I feel like if you really enjoy something, if you really love something, you're gonna make time for it. You know, you're going to. And if you really, if your intentions are not pure and you're looking for something else, because obviously whenever you're doing something, everything comes with extras. You know what I mean? Everything does. Yeah. So if you're not actually I really enjoy making music. Like I really like listening to music. Like
bro.
you know what I mean?
It's fun as fuck, bro. It's
So that's what I'm saying. Like if you really like that, like you're gonna make time for it. You know what I mean? And if you're not doing that, then you really don't like you really don't like it. You really don't.
Yep.
Simple as that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing. That's the place where people miss at, is that people get lazy and they don't fill in those gaps. But the reason they don't fill in those gaps is not because they're lazy. It's because they haven't figured out what they love or what they like. You know what I mean? Because once you figure
there's
that,
no motivation there.
exactly.
There's no attention or ambition.
Especially when you work a 9-to-5 job that you hate.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
like, fuck, you feel like life is just like you're down that rabbit hole, bro.
Yeah.
Like that, but you're not in that rabbit hole that you want to be in.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like
this, yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like working on 9 to 5, like a lot of people don't like doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like, if you already don't like doing it, why are you gonna go home and still not do something you like? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like, come on,
Yeah,
man. You know
man.
what I mean?
I felt like it's also definitely a mindset thing, you know, like the intention and the effort that you use spending that time, right?
Mindset.
And yeah, man, mindset, bro. And a lot of it too, bro. I see a lot of people, bro. It's crazy, man. Like you really don't realize it, but some people they're just autopilot, bro. NPC, and you know what I'm saying,
passive.
bro? Heavy, passive, and it's like, you know, it's not to say that they're not doing, you know, things that they enjoy, but it's like, damn, bro, like I don't know, me personally, bro, I caught myself, you know, fucking doom scrolling for, you know, 20 minutes plus, but it's like, damn, bro, I really, I haven't done shit, bro, and I've been doom scrolling. And I feel like that's kind of conditioning people to like think that way, you know.
You waste time.
You waste time, bro. It happens, bro.
I do it too. We all victims.
Yeah,
no,
we're
all
victims to it. But you know that's kind of like a big piece.
It's funny you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you're saying that though, because how does that make you feel whenever you're like you doom scroll for fucking, you know, like a certain amount of time? How does it make you feel?
You don't even realize it's an hour after.
But then after you're like,
bro,
fuck, like you feel shitty, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna fucking spit some game right now.
All right, let me hear.
Yeah.
I tell everyone this. On this earth, there was there was a male and a female created, right?
Adam and Eve, right?
Okay, but right. Whenever you put the male and the female together, what is it that happens? They create, right?
Facts.
So my main thing here is that I really, really fucking feel like we're here on this earth, we're here on this world because we need to fucking create. I'm not saying create kids. I'm saying create. Just create. Like create anything. But the main thing that we're here for is to create. Right. And that's you literally expressing. That's to where if you're fucking sitting there and you're consuming videos from TikTok, you're consuming videos from whatever the fuck it is, you know what I mean? You're not creating, you're consuming. So it's not your purpose, so you start getting fucking depressed. You start like, you know, you just start getting, and your energy starts fucking getting fucked up. You know what I mean? Because you're not doing what you're here to do, which is to create, bro. Right. Bro, you go to the fucking gym, you know, you're fucking out there pushing reps. You're creating a better habit, or better fucking
better
dude,
body, a better mindset.
Yeah, it's fucking a lot of work, but you feel fucking amazing after, bro. Yeah. Even the same thing with the music. After you create a fucking song, bro, and you listen to it, like, damn, dude, I created that, bro.
I did that.
I'm telling you, we're here to create, bro. We're here to create.
Yeah, hey, honestly,
I'm telling you guys,
you're
bro.
not wrong, though, bro.
We're here to create.
I'm telling you,
create,
bro.
man.
That's real.
And that's man. That's dope you say that because I mean, it just flipped the switch in me, you know, because it's definitely felt that way, you know. Sometimes I'll be feeling guilty after fucking doom scrolling, bro, you know. I'm on the toilet for fucking 40 minutes. I'm like, oh, fuck, it's been 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And it just, you know, I'm over here looking at fucking memes. And, you know, like, by then, you're just like, fuck, dude, I could have fucking been cooking. I could have been in the studio, you know.
Bro, so many other things, bro.
So many other things, bro. And I'm just sitting on the toilet for 40 minutes, bro. You know what I mean?
40 minutes on the toilet at one point?
Nah, I'm just talking straight, bro.
Hey, I don't know if that's doom scrolling, dog.
For sure.
Hey, if you shake it more than once, you're playing with yourself.
Allegedly.
Sorry.
Come on, John.
Nah, but
you
it
walked right
happens,
into
bro.
that one, John, bro.
Man, whatever, bro. Whatever. Nah, but
saying.
it happens, bro. You know, you be on the couch, bro, and you know, it's crazy, bro, because
we're all victims to that.
You know, like how you said, bro, sometimes people be next to each other, bro, and they're just on their phone, but it's like the people they're like right here, bro, this far apart, and they're just doom scrolling, you know. And it's like, bro, you could have created a conversation.
Exactly.
You know what I
bro.
mean?
Exactly.
And even communicating, like creating conversation, bro. That's networking with somebody you don't even know.
No, it
bro.
is, bro.
That's networking, and
Well,
you never know, bro. I've met so many people, bro, that you wouldn't even think that make music, bro. Like just like he was talking about, a simple conversation.
Right.
I was just tripping, bro, because like you wouldn't think these people make music, and then you're like, oh shit. Then you give them a business card. You're like, all right, hit me up, bro.
Hey, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy because some people, bro, you know, they make music, but sometimes, like how you said, bro, you know, sometimes they have an issue pushing it out. But it's like, bro, you know, you put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? Some people some people make music, but they ain't confident enough to like, you know.
But you have to have a creative, like he was talking about. Yeah. You have to have a creative rollout.
Yeah.
You have to have a creative way of art because a lot of artists nowadays, they just put, oh, check out my latest song. I just dropped a song. Go check it out. But is people really gonna go and check it out?
No.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel
there's
like
got to be some type of motion behind it.
Not only do you get creative with the song and the music in general, but you got to get creative with how you're gonna push it out.
Right.
With the rollout. Like I feel like that's a big piece. Is you got to invest time into as an independent music artist. Is you have to invest time, even if you got to spend money to do it. You have to invest time into rolling out those songs, and then when they actually drop, people it catches the eye, catches the attention.
Right.
Even if you're just fucking doom scrolling, you see fucking like what Drake did with the fucking ice blocks in Toronto, bro, for the Iceman. Man. I thought that shit was so creative, bro. Like a lot of people could say he's exaggerated and this and that, and so be it, he is.
Yeah, but
at the same time,
attention,
bro, full spent hella racks, bro, for a reason, and did that, bro. And look how many people are so excited for that album to drop. Bro. I mean, obviously it's Drake. But that's so creative, though. That's
obviously.
But that's so creative, though.
Is.
Honestly, it makes you want to do stuff like that to roll out your music, so people get engaged and they get excited for the drop,
bro. 100%.
Even if it's TikTok dances, too.
Yeah, 100%. And you know, it's funny that you're saying this because actually we just, like I said, me and my wife, we listen to music together, and sometimes we watch things that have to do with music together too. The other day we watched Coachella, and we watched. She's a huge Karol G fan, like huge Karol G fan.
I thought you were gonna say JB, Justin Bieber.
No, Karol G. And she actually brought up something to my attention, and I never really thought about it. And she's like look at it, like look what she's doing. And I started paying attention. And I'm like.
So, like where I left off, right? You know, we were talking about like how Travis Scott was.
It's lit.
It's lit, bro. Travis Scott was over here doing Fortnite performances.
He gets down, bro. In his performance
he gets down on his actual performances, raging and shit. And then you have, A$AP Rocky. He's over here, putting out live visualizers where he's doing a performance, and it's like, there's graphics around it, and it's like,
side too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's super dope, bro. And performance is definitely, a big part of, culture, and definitely part of the music, man. If like how you brought it up earlier, you're creating to express,
right?
But you also got to be, expressing in certain other avenues that you can too.
It just kind of seems like whenever someone puts in that much effort, like there's no doubt about it that they don't love it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like for sure they fucking love what they're doing, bro. You know what I mean?
And that's how you build. That's how you build more supporters, bro. More fans.
Oh, 100%.
Like honestly, bro. In today's day and age, even like 15 years ago, same thing. But especially in today's day and age, bro, it's not about the song anymore. Like I feel like the song does mean a lot, but to build more fans is you got to do more shows. You have to perform more.
Right.
That's how you put more people on to listen to your songs.
Right.
Obviously, those songs you put a lot of time, effort, a lot of money into the songs that you drop, but it's those performances, bro, where you start to build a fan base and you build supporters is when you start performing. Type deal. Obviously, the song it could blow up too.
Yeah.
But those performances are huge. Being able to perform that hit song that you have will just continue to build you more fans and supporters.
It's kind of like building a foundation, building an empire type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you release some music. You know what I mean? You perform. You know what I mean? Fucking little by little, you're pushing all these things up, and then eventually they all meet together, and it becomes this big fucking thing. You know what I mean? So I mean, everything adds up to it. You know what I mean? Of course, that's why I think we're talking about communication. You know, networking. I think all that is fucking important. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You want to basically. It's like a fucking virus. You want to spread yourself as many places as you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I love that term right there. They're like a virus.
Yeah, well, basically.
Yeah, it's crazy because it was funny. Yesterday I was watching a movie, Michael Jackson, and I got inspired, bro. You know, shout out Mike MJ, you know, Billie Jean and whatnot. Hey, we're gonna get copyrighted. Nah.
Right? Nah.
Nah, but I was watching the film, bro, and it's crazy that he brought up like how everything's connecting, bro. You know, with the performance and how he was coming up. You know, bro was a fucking superstar, bro. And it's just like how you were emphasizing. You know, it's because, you know, he's putting that much effort to put himself out there.
Right.
So I mean, at the end of the day, you know, for all the independents out there, you know, it's all intentional. It's all what you guys, you know, want to. It all matters and comes down to how much do you want it. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people they just want to sit back, make some bangers, and just fucking disappear. You know, some like Frank Ocean. You know what I'm saying? Drop a hit album and fucking disappear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's cool too. But you know, this is just out for the viewers. You know, how bad do you want it?
Yep.
And what are you gonna do to get there?
Continue,
you know what I mean?
to be consistent.
Yeah, and just be consistent and just manage your time. You know.
So I got something else for you, DREAM2.
What's up?
So have you ever performed before, and what made you create that stage name, DREAM2?
That's a good question.
I haven't performed yet.
Yeah,
I
performed
still
yet. You looking to perform pretty soon, though?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
I think my thing
Get
is
some more songs under the
yeah,
belt.
that's what I'm waiting
some
for.
out,
Is,
yeah,
you know,
okay.
I want
so you can have a real set list to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not only that, but so that people like, you know, people are like, oh, you know, who the fuck's this guy? This guy only has one song. You know what I mean? I'm trying to earn my respect, trying to earn those stripes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's real. Yeah.
DREAM2.
Yeah. So what does DREAM2 mean, and why is that your stage name?
Because I want you guys to dream too.
Hey.
I want you guys to chase your dreams too. That's why.
That's right.
That's literally the main reason why I picked that.
That's right.
Because I want people to chase their dreams too.
That's love.
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
That's
like
real.
it's more than just me, bro. Like it's, you know what I mean? This is something that I've always wanted. This is something that I've always chased. But
we're living in a dream, man.
Yeah, basically, bro. Yeah, basically. But it's just, whenever you're looking to get something or you're chasing something, sometimes you don't know exactly what path or how to get to it.
Yep.
It's something that you have to grow into. You know what I mean? And that's where literally everything. So this is more about me not only doing it to chase my dreams, but also to show other people that, you know, you're capable of doing it. Like, you could do it. You know, just do it, bro. Just do it. You know what I mean?
Just chase the dream, bro. Bring the dream to life, bro.
Like, trust me, you can chase your dreams too, but just put that intention behind it and put the footwork. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's not gonna come to you.
Drive, yep. The ambition.
100% is not gonna come to you, but you got to plant those seeds in order to fucking, you know, grow the little plant, you know what I mean? Like,
you just got to keep watering it every day. You
100%.
plant the seed. Now all you got to do is continue to water it.
Hey, shout out Anthony Gonzalez from HPA.
Yo, shout out G-Fit.
That man always fucking told me, a little bit is always gonna be better than nothing. And that shit is always that's gonna get stuck to me for the rest. That's gonna get stuck to me for the rest of my life, bro.
Baby steps, bro.
100%. He's like, a little bit is better than nothing.
Even a little step means a lot more than a big step, bro. The big steps don't happen without the little steps.
100%, bro. 100%.
Life is not try.
Yeah.
Hey,
exactly.
preach. Sergio preaching over here, man.
Exactly, bro. You know what I mean?
Hey, well, I love that description though about what DREAM2 means, what of why you call yourself DREAM2, and being able to bring up G-Fit too. Shout out HBA. Hopefully we'll get homie in here too pretty soon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, man, that'll be lit.
That'd be a fire podcast right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, dude, that's freaking awesome. At what point did it like spark to you that that's like how you wanted to, you know, deliver that? You know what I mean? Like, at what point did you think, okay, you know what, like, I'm gonna sit here. I'm trying to think of an artist's name.
I think it was
like, when did it hit, bro?
I think what it is I get inspired by other artists, So I kind of wanted to do the same thing, you know what I mean? So that's kind of like when it hit me, like, oh, Dream 2, you know what I mean? Like, I want you to chase your dreams too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's more than just me.
Is it 2 or like the number 2?
It's the number 2, yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah, like the number 2, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. You know what I'm most excited for too, bro? Is like you said, get inspired by other artists. I'm very excited to see all our studio members work together, bro. Honestly.
Oh, yeah.
And all our studio members that see this, you guys are all gonna get episodes like Dream 2 today. Dream 2, shout out. You're actually our first studio member or second that is starting off with these Olivemusic podcasts. So you guys get kind of get an audience to know about you.
Yeah.
Even your family can check this out, you know, and everybody, all your loved ones, which is very dope. Bro, but I can't wait for all you guys to work together and inspire each other. Whether it's going bar for bar, verse for verse, doing all these songs together, bro. I'm excited for that.
Like, yeah. I'm grateful to be a part of that process too, you know. Like I said,
it's worth the hype.
I'm the engineer. I'm also the music producer, bro. So to get you guys all on a collab and whatnot, and even just work with you guys, you know, one on one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm definitely excited too, bro. It's just like I said, bro. We're all different seasonings, you know. Just fucking let's get to cooking. You know what I mean? Like type shit.
There
are
different seasonings in the big pot.
You excited for the studio album?
Oh yeah, bro. We're all unique, bro. We all have something to give. You know what I mean? That's why I think it's important for people to create. Everyone has something that they can create and they can give out to the world, out to the earth, bro. Everyone does, bro. We're all different. We all have different minds. We all work different. So we all have something to give. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 100%, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
so,
bro, that's real, brother.
It's gonna be
special, man.
For sure, bro.
I'm excited.
For sure, bro.
Hey, we appreciate you, bro, being able to come out here today with us on the Olivemusic podcast. We appreciate everything that you do for the L, what you do musically, bro. We love you coming in every week. Just being able to handle business, bro. Doing your job, being able to, you know, you're just cooking, bro. Literally, you locked in, bro. You literally locked in, and we appreciate you for that, big dog. Hell yeah, we appreciate you coming out here. Continue to grow, bro. Just keep watering that seed that you planted.
I'm telling you guys, I'm only at the surface. I promise, I'm only at the surface, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's how do you see that growth, bro?
I appreciate you guys, you know, building what you guys are building, bro. Like what you guys are building right now, like I don't think you guys understand how big this is, bro. Because you guys are not only building it for yourself, but it's kind of like the same thing with me. Like, you know, chase your dreams, you know what I mean? You guys are building something for the community, for other artists. You guys are opening doors for other artists, bro. That's huge, that's big.
And like you brought up earlier, it takes a team.
It really does, bro.
It takes a team to move mountains, bro.
So shout out for the L. Shout out Jay. Shout out Jyro.
Shout out Dream 2, man. Shout out for pulling up the Olivemusic podcast.
Everyone behind this, bro. Shout out to everyone, bro. For real.
Shout out to you guys too, man. You guys check this out. Thank you for taking a little bit of time with us today. Shout out to Sergio over here, you know, spending time with us. Yeah, hey, we'll see you guys next time right here on the Olivemusic podcast.
Check out the growth.